check Brogdon. But the Wizards right now are just chucking threes now. Seem to be a little more out of rhythm in offense. Here to start the second. There's Jaylin. They'll step into it from downtown.
Lost in Las Vegas to the Lakers. It was Oklahoma City who could not buy a three-point field goal, losing to Milwaukee. And here's a three, and it's...
That's what you said. He would shoot
Jaylin
him.
Williams, yep.
Jaylin Williams. The other Jaylin Williams. Jaylin with a Y hits a three-pointer. Jaylin Williams. Second time Jaylin with a Y has hit a three-pointer. Jaylin Williams. His third first-half three-pointer.
Holding the line, knowing that Memphis was going to try to come out, throw a punch. Why not throw a boom?
That's right.
Thunder with momentum on the fast break. Jay Will spots up wide open. That one goes down.
And an Obi guard and Gilgeous-Alexander. Jaylin Williams knocks down the three. It's the other Jaylin Williams. They've got two of them.
Shea. Up top, it's Jay Will. Spotted up for the three, and the Thunder could really use one from downtown, and it's Jay Will. You just want those cleaned up, and I'm not just saying this because of win against OKC, but in the spirit of the game, you want those cleaned up. That is a clean three from Jaylin Williams right on the sideline.
The Nets?
The Nets, and then two here in Cleveland.
Jaylin Williams nails that three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bridges doing a good job that time.
Turns, fires, and hits it. It didn't even look like he wanted to shoot it.
That's a good time to commit that foul. Or you have a mismatch on the post.
Williams, three to close out the first.
Two on the Sixers in this second quarter. Williams for three.
Allen, Garland all contributed. And I think you're right. Multiple guys will make the All-Star game this year in the Eastern Conference as Jaylin.
And they leave Jaylin Williams free for three, and he hits one.
Yeah, we were talking. We got to get going in this third quarter right now.
Yep.
Start us flat and see if we could bounce back real quick.
Well, you got to get tied together defensively.
Waiting for the play to develop and waiting for that moment to steal that basketball.
Another offensive rebound started by Jay Will, and then he pays it off with a boom right in front of the Thunder bench. Or injured like Cam Thomas. Johnson has been stable on the offensive end. Jay Will, he'll let it go from the outside. There's a boom.
Good job. Good deflection. Leads a fast break opportunity. See if the Thunder can cash in those chips.
Jay Will not going to pass up that three straight away. J-Dub able to pluck that rebound. Second opportunity, it's Jay Will from the outside. He'll bottom it with a three and a boom.
And watch that all night because Gafford is a drop back coverage guy. There's still two halves of basketball.
Productive basketball last night. And how about Jaylin Williams? That is his second three of the game. They've also lost 6 consecutive games on the road. And there's another three.
Kenrich Williams the other way. Jaylin Williams with an eye.
But prosperous is one of your words too, though.
It is. A lot of prolonged prosperity here for OKC. And it is a 7-point trip. Jay Will's able to cash it in.
Are you going to the All-Star game?
I am not.
Okay. How about you? How about that?
Taking the break in All-Star break. Jay Will from the outside. Boy, there's something about the plays that he makes. He's got energy at all times. Now he stretches it out to the outside. Speaking of big men who can shoot.
Morant tried to rake that free. And then Jaylin Williams, 31% from beyond the arc.
And they've got so many willing passers. And that time able to finish off the possession. Jay Will, quick shot. There's a three and a much-needed boom. As the Thunder need some offense.
Man, you're shooting that shot really well. So, yeah, I've been working on it. So if you're doing more than working on it, it's working.
He's executing on it. Jay Will from the sidelines got himself a boom as he wastes no time to get into the box score. He has been the best scorer tonight. As Jay Will, fresh into the game, he's got his second boom of the night. Boy, he has come in cold twice.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back to Williams. And now setting his feet for the three, and that's good. Jaylin Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the quick burst, gets the double team. Jaylin Williams lines that up and nails it. That's the third three-pointer for OKC.
But you didn't think he'd be the one. He was always a good free throw shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out. Jaylin Williams barely touches it, knocks down the three. He's off the bench. J-Dub and J-Will, as they're affectionately called in Oklahoma City. And J-Will knocks that one down. Gilgeous-Alexander posted up, back up top.
Guilty as charged.
Jaylin Williams knocks down another.
On Wednesday against Memphis, over that span of 8 games in 13 days, they went 7-1. It is Jay Will stepping behind the three-point line, picks up right where he left off on Wednesday night when he had those 4 threes. As we come up on the midway point of this fourth quarter, Jay Will fires away. Jaylin Williams, big night continues.
SGA gets it with 5. He's doubled and gives it up. Joe to the corner. Jaylin Williams fires a 3, and it's good with 0.3 of a second left.
Converting off of that, so it's the start Michael Malone wanted from his team with ball security.
SGA back in the game, throws to Jaylin Williams, wide open 3.
And that's so important for Denver. They take less threes than any team in the league, but it has to come from somewhere. And Christian Brown right now in a groove.
Jaylin Williams, he connects again.
Oklahoma City putting the clamps down defensively.
Yeah, you mentioned that game. We talked about it before. Shai actually had 34 points in 22 minutes in 24 seconds of action.
Holmgren sees a series of defenders. Trying to find the open man. High catch, high release. Jay Will. A first quarter boom, and it's all Thunder out of the blocks here against Philly. Instead of passing it behind to potential backcourt, now he's got it back. And there is Jay Will, pure from the outside. Really making life difficult on him. As Jay Will off the catch, and there's another 3. Double team comes, trying to give it to Kenrich. How about the extra pass? Now Shai's got an opportunity, kicks it out. High catch, high release, and there's the boom from the corner from Jay Will, fresh off that triple-double. I mean, they're becoming routine.
That's right, yeah, absolutely.
Forget about the behind-the-back passes. How about ripping the courts from 3?
And he's got a nice little touch there with the basketball.
This year, for all things considered, have spoken for themselves. Wiggins attacks inside. Now it's Jaylin Williams. He fires up a 3. The Thunder are so deep. Jaylin Williams, another 3. This one falls as well. He's had 2 triple-doubles in the last couple of weeks, filling in for his namesake. Gilgeous-Alexander. No. Williams the rebound. Back out to Jaylin Williams for a 3. That's the 3rd time they've done it tonight.
Saying this is the best he has felt in his career because he's been healthy, had the opportunity to practice. Jaylin Williams from downtown.
I mean,
SGA's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Jay Will looking for a second trifecta. He's got it. And he looks over to Doug Christie as well.
Grizzlies knocked down 23s. First time in NBA history had 9 players with 2 or more threes. Speaking of threes, there's a boom from Jay Will, who's really been rolling.
Wiggins racing up the floor. Finds Jay Will, who deposits the 3 ball. Williams left it short. Gillespie. That one caroms off his hand. When it's second shot opportunity always stings you, and that's the case there. Williams on the catch and shoot 3. Yes. Under 5 to go. Williams get another look. Same result. And takes a look at that right hand and says something magical is going on.
A popular shot tonight. Juzang, outlet, Springer, one bounce. Got turned around and gave it up.
He turned his ankle ball on that turn.
And see, to your point, you give the ball back to the Thunder. Williams. Shooter's touch. What about that little rim out? And it jumps up and straight back down. Inside out. Another 3T. Wow, they have just been red hot from the opening tip. And Jaylin Williams.